There we go. Now we live for this mug, man. What's going on? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page if you have not done so. Game already underway, 13-11. Gotta jump in here with my boy too, man. You my boy, Blue. OKC and Indiana going at it right now. Where you at, Hayes? Boom. Hayes ain't even in here. Bro, this is a defensive series, ain't it? This is a defensive series right now. I mean, these mugs are going at it on the defensive end. Oh, good ball movement. AC couldn't handle it. Ain't knocked that one down. Let me get my NBA stuff up here. I got to get myself set up now. AC pulling that mud. Bang. AC pulling that mud, bud. Mr. Toppin in the building. Hey, kid, what's going on, man?
I didn't stop for ice cream. I stopped for chicken.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This is by far our blackest live of all time.
Oh yeah, no.
Not only were we late, we also were late because we went to get chicken.
Nah, we had some black moments.
We had some blacker lives.
Remember that live we was late because we got Hennessy?
Oof.
That was back in 63. What, 634?
Yeah, that was an old lie. That was an old lie right there.
Ooh, what a dime. What a dime.
All right, let me see.
I love to see it.
These mugs hooping, bro. This is so weird to me because to me, this really has an opportunity to be you're going to go one way or the other. This could be a Celtics. And that was terrible.
That man had no chance.
This could be a Celtics Lakers style finals, or this could really be a Sixers Lakers style finals. Where it's like good job on the one game you got. Now we finna actually get the cooking in this mug.
Ooh, AC.
Baki in the building. He said, I knew the Pacers would compete because similar to OKC, the Pacers are full of two-way players. I don't know if you remember this. When did two-way players become a word? What year did we stop talking about just defense for everybody? When did two-way players become a thing?
We believe Golden State Warriors.
No, because I think the rest of the league still just had regular players playing defense.
I think
maybe Phoenix.
I think when they start,
maybe Phoenix.
Yeah. Steve Nash
and them boys. Yeah. Because it wasn't nobody. I can't even think of a defender on that team.
No, Sean Marion was a good defender.
Oh, I forgot Sean Marion was on that team. That's right. Yeah, Sean Marion.
What was wild is
they you had to describe him as a two-way defender. He might have been the only player.
Yeah, he shot like this, so you had to. I don't know what that was.
But be cashing that mud, bro.
That man shot like a paraplegic.
That's all right.
My bad.
Can we say that? Nah, we'll let it ride. Oh man,
that man shot from the waist. He was 6'8".
Bro,
he was 6'8".
That man shot from the waist. He was 6'8" is a line. That is an absolute line right there, my G. Let me cut some volume out of here a little bit. There we go.
I think you said it before. The momentum going in Indiana's way changes the series now.
It could, but I mean,
Obi Toppin still doing what P. Will can't do.
Well, actually, that's exactly what P. Will does. That's all he does. Stand in the corner and pull up.
Now you about to pull up some opaque stat. Yeah, P. Will, when he stands on the left-hand side. Shai with the nice drive. Man, look at the swarm they have around him.
Let's see, Hallie. That's
That,
travel.
that's some Halle stuff right there.
What the hell?
Oh, dunk on him.
No, okay,
no,
check.
sir. Oh, but you gotta go with some authority, man. You gotta go with ill intentions. You have to dunk on that guy.
You have to threaten families. Not too far. All right, bet.
No. I mean, listen. You want to eat his kids. That's
long as you don't want to do what
bro, AI is crazy.
no, not AI. Oh yeah.
That right. That
long as you don't want to do what that mug said Michael Beasley was saying on the one-on-one. Hey, Beasley was taking it too far. He said, I want you to know this is gonna be consensual.
Bro, this
I was
man,
like, hey yo.
even how he said, congratulated Lance.
Yes,
was
bro.
wild. What did he say? He made a sex tape, Kim K.
Yeah. That rivals Kim K. I was tripping.
How Lance kept his composure doing that face-off was crazy. I'd have busted up laugh. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Well, I think here's the thing. You knew what he was trying to do with hyping it up and just being aggressive towards each other. They're gonna be like, yeah, Lance and Bees was yelling at each other. That makes sense. I think it hyped it up 10 times more because he got so sexual with it, bro.
Because he got weird.
Hey, bro.
That man get kids. What we talking about now?
Bro, it got so incredibly sexual, bro. That man said, I just want you to know this is gonna be what he say. He's like, this ain't gonna be one-sided. This gonna be consensual. I was like, hey yo, what's happening right now?
The finals is definitely different. I do not need to see this. Well, they do this at regular games, though.
Bro, I forget this. What was we watching last time? It was freaking what's that song that everybody been losing their mind over? Dang, what's that one song? I got some McDonald's. No, that's ice cream. I got some ice cream. And you can't have none.
Then you drop it.
Hey, what's that song everybody Boots on the Ground or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody been tripping over that song. So it's like,
no, that song stupid long. He had a whole little halftime.
But he was doing a whole halftime performance with it. That's what I was saying.
He could have saved that one.
Where my dogs at? Or whatever he said.
Where them fans at? Hey, it was where the fans at.
Where my fans at? I said, where my dogs at?
Yeah,
that's
whole different song,
DMX
dog.
singing. Where my dogs at? All right.
Why is that a photo of Scottie Pippen, dog? on the breeze. Why do we have Scottie Pippen as a logo?
That's the logo on the Breeze Sports Shop. I just do something on there.
No, my G. Oh, you know what? We talked about bad tequilas earlier. I want to see how his tequila tastes. Scottie got a tequila, which is ironic because Mike got a tequila.
Ain't it like it's called like 5 Palms or something like that, or Claw Tequila? Because the bottle is like his hand. It's like an indentation of his hand in the bottle.
That's interesting.
His hand is massive.
Scottie Pippen tequila. I kind of wonder, like, why didn't you do like a bourbon or something? Why did you do a tequila?
Because tequila.
Oh no, it is a bourbon.
Tequila is easy to get into. I thought it was a tequila. I thought it started as tequila.
It's called Digits, bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, that was a super moving screen. I was wondering what you gonna call that. Indiana's still turning his ball over, bro. You giving them an opportunity, you gonna F up. No, what's going on, baby? Oh, they got a backcourt? I don't know about that one. Let's see what Hartenstein on. I can text Hayes. I don't know if I did. Lord knows. I can't take my stuff today. That's why my brain all over the place.
Yeah, everybody over there. Haliburton for 3. Bang.
Baki over here, he said, when Jimmy Butler and Luol Deng was getting ran into the ground by Thibs, I don't know what we were talking about that warranted that.
You talking about Tibbs getting fired? Trying to figure it out.
I don't know. I don't remember what we was talking about. What was we talking about, Baki?
That's a floater. I've said this to Pat. I want the chat to notice too. Haliburton is playoff John Stockton. Go look at his playoff game
two-way
log.
players. You talking about two-way players? No, I was well before that.
Oh yeah.
It was well before that. How? The mics is too good now, though. The mics be killing me.
That's a nice move.
That's a nice little move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's foot on the line.
Foot on the line.
That's foot on the line, yeah.
And it's fun.
I don't think he hit the wrist. I don't think he got the wrist on that one. I'm calling it clean. Doris had to say something.
TJ got to take that shot. He had too much space.
Hey. Well, it's concrete today.
Yeah, the Popeyes wasn't.
Took a bite of that Popeyes biscuit.
Yeah, the mac and cheese wasn't mac and cheese in the day either.
No.
Oh, no, man. I feel some type of way. But, we
I kind of felt like it was going to be that.
Yeah, we got what we got.
Hopefully the chicken was chicken.
Oh. I'm surprised yours didn't say, well, he's related to Kobe. Good defense.
Bro.
Good defense.
Mars are going to hate this playoff series because of how good the defense is.
Don't call that. Don't call that trash. Don't call that trash.
Mars are going to hate this playoff series because of how good the defense is.
That's trash.
They're going to sit there and be like, man, it wasn't enough action.
It was good. It was action. You just didn't see a lot of scoring.
It was on the defensive end.
Oh, don't call that trash.
No, that's a foul,
don't call that. He hit ball first.
Bro, he two-handed hammer fist this man, bro.
The ball first, though.
The UFC was yesterday, not today.
Man, listen, anything after the ball come out your hand is different. Right. Built the wall. Oh, nice. He's going to be the reason they win today.
He definitely was the reason they lost the other day. That had a horrible game. Only have 6.
Did he? Oh, he had more than that.
Playing terrible. JC was good. The NBA me for not putting the actual finals design on the court and doing the CGI graphic instead.
They said they did it for player safety reasons. I swear that's what they said.
Player safety reasons?
Player safety reasons.
Bro, ain't no way that's what
they did. You not? Maybe it was like a.
You tell us the truth.
Maybe
it's say for money.
I mean,
what's not safe?
I mean, why would they not do it for money though?
No, I'm fine with you doing it for money. Because basically where it would be at is where the Payton Center.
You just shift that thing over. That Payton Center
thing.
Wait,
no, is that on the court?
That's not on the real court.
No, I think that is. Where's the finals logo?
The finals logo is remember the logo is like the ball and the trophy extends underneath it.
Oh,
the base extends underneath it or whatever.
Oh no, I think you're right. I think Paycom Center.
It's not on the court.
Change that. That's terrible. You didn't get that at all. You were nowhere near getting that off. Nova says, "Stop it, kid! Come on, that extra gold slippery."
Bro, I ain't saying I agree with it. I ain't saying I agree with it. I'm just letting you know why the NBA refused to put it there.
JC said, "Going on a hot date tonight, taking my lady to Bird and Feed Cuisine. Catch you guys later." The birds were harmed in the making of this.
Birds were harmed.
They count the bucket. What's under review? It's no way you counted that Pascal Siakam bucket.
Nothing's under review.
Oh, they just wanted to make sure that it was not a good basket. All right. Keep the chat entertained. I'm going to go.
Of course I am. Of course. Hey, listen. Oh, you got me here. Oh, it's about to be consensual. All right. Going on a hot date tonight, taking my lady to Bird and Feed Cuisine. I love it. I love it. Hey, listen, just make sure you have extra breadcrumbs for the pigeons. This whole bird thing with JC is crazy. Don Nelson with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Check that out. God, he's old. Oh no, listen, it's just hot today. That's all it was. It was all hot today. Hey, listen, I'll say this. I got Pacers winning this game. I think the moment that you saw them, with that momentum closing out game one, now OKC is on their heels, and I don't think they respond well to that. I don't think they respond well to those type of challenges. And Indiana, as far as pace of play, keeps up with them. As far as pace of play, I really do see this being like I really see the possibility of the Indiana Pacers taking another game here. And just like maybe the money's on the line here, I see OKC smacking Indiana at the crib twice just for them to come back here for Indiana to have a tough game five. I think game five ultimately is going to decide who wins this series because I can just see two good games and two blowouts happening. Both blowouts, OKC smacks Pacers by more than 20. I just foresee it happening. That's just how I feel. I still got Pacers in 7 though. Pacers in 6 if they win game 5. Nova, that was the most random one-on-one ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley thing. I don't know.
Wanna rock it with it?
It's just not who I expected him to play. I want to see Michael Beasley versus ISO Joe.
I mean, you literally went
ISO Joe versus Michael Beasley would be so much better.
The problem with that is can't nobody play defense. You literally went.
ISO Joe can't play defense?
He gonna play defense on Michael Beasley?
In the half court setting, yeah.
No. ISO Joe gonna get worked out.
ISO Joe.
But Michael Beasley also gonna get worked out.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be
Joe.
scoring versus scoring.
It's ISO Joe.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I only watched the highlights online. Was it?
I watched the game.
Hey, the whole game is like happening right now. I was about to say, what are we doing? Like, oh, that mug with the commercial. Let's see. Bygone not did that.
It felt like a street one-on-one for money. That's what it felt like.
I mean, that's what it was.
That's exactly what it was. And that's exactly what it felt like. Ooh, nice move. Hey. But even still, like, because of what happened last game, this 8-point lead, you don't feel good about. You're just like, all right, I got to pile it on, or
they got to get to 20. Lose. It was always 10. With the defense that Mud's been playing in this, it got to get to 20.
That's a good pass. You got to take that shot.
Man, he's moving slow, ain't he?
Jesus.
DJ McConnell taking his sweet time.
I'm complaining as he hits the shot.
Facts. That's facts. Ooh. Nasty little leg.
You didn't commit to that charge. That's what that was.
Yeah, all you can do is
you saw that knee come up. He was like, I don't want to take this knee.
Let me see.
What's this? He saw this knee come up. It's like, nope.
No, he wasn't. Nimhard was in the way. Yeah, you got to commit to that. You was there too. You beat him to the spot and everything. I got my boots on the ground. You need to be up by 30 to feel comfortable against Indiana. They come back from a dub easily. Yeah. I don't know if they're doing this series. Versus versus the Knicks, yes.
Arkansas was at the deck. That's a good shot. You need to hit it.
Oh, there you go.
That didn't have a chance. He should have let that go.
I mean, worst case scenario, it's a block.
Worst case scenario is a block. Yeah.
Turnover again. Indiana not gonna get it done with these turnovers. And one. How you get a charge on the side step? Challenge that. Challenge that.
I would challenge that one.
Charge on the side step?
I would challenge that one.
Boom.
Oh no, that's a charge.
Yeah,
that's a charge. Hey, he's way outside the restricted area too. That's a charge.
Yeah, that's not I wouldn't challenge it. I thought he got more.
Yeah, he kind of sticks his chest out a little
bit.
A
little bit, but it's not worth it to risk it. Uh-oh. Hands up. Go to work then.
Stop crying.
Bro, they cry so much, bro. Both sides. I ain't even just talking about Indiana.
TJ about to get. Oh yeah. Ooh, good steal, TJ.
Why did he just fall? Why did Pascal just fall?
He looking real goofy right now, but it is what it is. And Indiana responds, has a nice little mini run starting. Ooh, Caruso didn't get that shot. Arkansas out here hooping. What a save. There's a lot of stuff going on. TJ, take that shot, TJ.
That's He's shooting so slow.
He has no confidence in that shot. There's like as somebody who just hit one, you should be ready to take the shot again. Indiana shooting 37% from the field. OKC shooting 48%, and they're only down 6. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I look at the stat sheet and the team I'm playing is shooting below 40 and I'm shooting almost 50, I don't feel good.
Hey, you see how I ain't saying GG's
I don't feel good.
Hey, you see how I ain't saying GG's no more?
You said GG's all game.
All last game.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, it ain't GG's now.
The Indiana led last game for 0.3 seconds, which is all they needed.
When he knocked down the 3.
It was all they needed to win that game, Pat. So, yeah, it was GG's for somebody.
I was right.
It was. You're right.
47 and 59 seconds.
Yes. No, 47 minutes, 59 seconds, 59.7 seconds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was right.
Hey, you had a 99.9% chance of winning. Hey, if you bet
that's
money
literally
on that
what it was. They had a 1.1% chance of winning.
If you're on the playback side, you can actually see the little timeout games they have. And it always amazes me how many people go to a basketball game and can't shoot a free throw.
Whatever happened to that? That don't amaze me.
It'd be
you know how many people go to basketball games and they never play? Hey, hold on. Now we got a little comp.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you talk trash about him. They out there hooping.
He's the most free throws I've ever seen somebody hit.
He plays something. He in a rhythm. He killing them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not. No, they both got 5.
They both got 5?
But they win. He won.
That's crazy. Hey, he's the most free throws I've ever seen somebody hit.
Oh, he don't play nothing.
Hey, he just checked the trajectory. If I put
no, we're not doing that.
If I put the ball up, that's all he did.
If I can do you to throw the ball at this angle.
Yeah. With a soft enough touch, it should roll in. Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Half-court shot.
God,
he ain't hitting this.
Ooh.
It was online, though.
I don't think it was online. I think it had the length.
How do you find somebody shorter than the guy that is? Jesus Christ, that dude.
Did you think he was black at any point hearing his voice?
No.
Bro, not only was he black, he was like black as heck. He got dreads and everything,
black,
bro.
And the dreads gave him an extra 2-3 inches of height. And he was still shorter than Buddy.
I'm so confused right now. I've never been more confused in my life with what we just saw.
Oh, man.
All right. I need to go to this.
Boomer tells Caleb to shut his pie hole.
Oh, that's old.
I'm looking at it.
Looking at what?
I see it's old, but it's just like, I can't believe he actually said it.
After doing the exact same thing. You know, he told the Baltimore Colts, don't draft me number 1 because y'all moved. I won't play for you in Indianapolis. Caleb at least went to the team.
Oh, how we forget.
These are the power of basketball. Okay, see best fans of basketball?
Absolutely not.
Who?
Chicago.
Nah.
Yeah, we sell that arena out and we lose.
Hey, we know why we selling that arena out. we been at them games.
I've been to
It's a lot of businesses down there.
games in the last 2 years.
It's a very corporate environment.
I'll say 4 of them was rocking. Only 2 of them
in
was
the fourth
bad.
quarter, though, right? In the close game.
When we went to go see the Bucks, that game was rocking the whole time.
We went to 1. Good defense, Pascal. We went to 1. Now I think Bulls are top 3, but we went to 1, and I mean, literally, like the Bulls were up 20, and it was quiet as a pin drop. And I was like, okay, like this is not.
There you go, Obi.
Hey, if he had knocked that one down, I'd be like, hey, he might have it.
The fact that he got the confidence to take it.
To just pull that mud, bro.
Ooh.
That-
come on.
That
Get
felt
the
a little
steal.
traveling. Why does he have that ball? Like nobody jumped on that ball.
That's a good shot.
Nobody's jumping on that ball. 50-50 ball.
Well,
He's on the ground.
You know they call foul on that now.
Yeah, I ain't say jump on him, but you literally
Yeah,
nobody even got around him.
What has happened? Timeout,
Uh-oh.
coach.
Uh-oh. I see if this was a real finals, you go back there, you start something right now. That's when you turn around. Don't put your hands on me.
Hey, this is a timeout coming. I need Haliburton back in the lineup.
Look at this. He's down.
Nobody down here.
Pascal ain't moving. Nobody like what? Like you can't do that. And then you gave up a 3.
You got to sit Pascal right now too, because he is not hooping.
He doing good defensively. He just not well till that point. OKC fans during the Durant era was special. I remember they used to bring out decibel readers because it was so loud. Yeah. I think this fan base is special. Like this is a college fan base for an NBA.
You know what?
That's crazy.
It's the same team. But I thought the Sonics fans were better. The Sonics fans, those were some fans. Them boys, Seattle fans was rocking.
Yeah,
and they had cold jerseys. They had swag. Like Seattle fans deserve a team.
They talking about adding teams back. See, I do wonder though.
How did Ben not get that rebound?
My thing is always this. We always talk about there's so much talent that's sitting on the bench that just don't get an opportunity. Strong move. And that's that bad mustache in them hard.
15-point lead. Oh, here we go.
Chet got 11.
Might be GG's now.
But we always talk about, there's so much talent sitting on the bench that, you got to add more talent to the team. And I'm always like, if you was that talented and you sitting behind somebody, like, yeah, that's what but it's like, I don't think you gonna have that much talent by adding another team. Like, who's gonna be the starter now? Derek White is gonna be the starter? Who? And over who? And what is that team gonna do? That's the real thing.
So Norman Powell was a starter.
Norman Powell is a starter, though.
He came off the bench most of his career.
Came off the bench because he was behind Kawhi.
Well,
like And also, a Norman Powell led team ain't going nowhere.
Well, it's not a Norman Powell led team because remember, a lot of people said Indiana didn't have a superstar, so it's you win by committee. And there's enough teams that are competitive enough, or enough people that can make a competitive team for you to win by committee.
But we
And
know,
that I do
but
believe.
we know what history is gonna say. This is a great year, a fun year.
Like,
This ain't gonna happen next
is Jay McDaniels a starter?
year. Yes.
Who's the other one?
Nas Reed is also a starter this year. Their
Mm-mm.
starting lineup was
No. Oh, they got some.
McDaniels and
What's not McDaniels? Who's the other one on Timberwolves? That's
Nas Reed.
No. They got another wing. They got another wing. What is his name? We'll put up the roster.
That should be a starter.
And I don't think.
I think that's my thing. It's like if we want to make benches weaker, that's cool. But like
Nickeil Alexander-Walker could be a starter.
Yeah, but he not doing nothing.
But
That's my thing. Like we talk about this like you got stars sitting on benches.
I don't know if you got
and you don't got stars sitting on benches. So you're gonna have two more teams that's gonna be mediocre.
But I will say this though. So like you got some people who got drafted who given an opportunity could hoop. Like Rob Dillingham can hoop. That kid can hoop. I follow that kid. Now, undersized guard, but you give him the opportunity, he can cook. What's the other dude they had on their bench?
Terrence Shannon.
He can hoop.
He can hoop. And he's somebody who may actually have star potential, dogs. But I think even in those moments, you got enough teams that don't have stars that if he feel like that and they feel like that, he ends up on that team. Like they talk about adding Seattle back and adding Vegas in, and I'm like, I just don't believe that you gonna add two teams and there's gonna be this hidden gem.
I think
that is late in the draft.
I think you got people that just start stepping up once they realize they get the opportunity. Your mindset is different.
Yeah, you're gonna get more shots.
You're gonna get more shots,
like,
and that's how you start to see, who's really gonna start cooking.
But I think that's the thing. Like, we can't say that dude is in the league right now. And that's tough.
Well, development is at an all-time
like
low,
if you're the sixth man off of the bench, you getting shots because you probably are the one leading the bench unit.
I believe Ayo could be better than Kobe. I still believe that.
Sure, I think the Bulls believe that. That's why the Kobe White's in these trade rumors.
So yeah, I get that, but still, like Ayo's coming off the bench.
Right, but Ayo's coming off of the bench because you got Kobe, who is the scorer. Good take. That is a nasty take.
When you keep stuff like that in mind, that's somebody who could be in a starting role and give you good production.
Again, I agree with that. I think you got a bunch of dudes that can give you good production, but I think you got a bunch of dudes. Like, there's enough talent for it to be a team. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I don't think you have enough talent to where like the NHL legitimately has such much talent on single teams that when they added a team, Vegas started winning championships.
Wow.
Vegas won a championship. They went to the finals their inaugural year. I think they won it their second year.
That's crazy.
Like, that's not going to happen in the NBA.
I don't think that's going to happen. It can't happen in the NBA, but it does give more opportunity to develop, and it does give some people who would have been buried on the bench opportunities to actually get the floor. Like, honestly, this is going to sound weird, but I think Chet could be a number one based off of his skill set.
Sure.
He'll never be a number one on this team.
Sure.
And that limits him to some degree. And I'm not sitting there saying that he should want his own thing, but look at his height, look at his size, look at his skill set. That's a number one option on a bunch of other teams.
Yeah.
He'd be a number one option on the Bulls if he came through.
Oh, yeah. No, Chet is a number one. How many top second pick in the draft?
Something like that.
First or second? Well, he wasn't the first pick.
He wasn't the first pick. He was a top draft pick, though.
Oh. Y'all letting Shai just walk to the bucket, lay, and won. Yeah. I'm not going to say it, but I'm thinking it.
They got to sustain the lead for me. They was up 11 at halftime, and Indiana roared back. So I got to see how this goes.
We have 15 right now.
And I think because we're entering the era where you really don't need 3 all-stars to be competitive and make a push, this is a perfect time because the league is going toward more balance than not.
I think here's the thing, though, right?
I say 2 teams. I saw somebody say add 4 teams. That's crazy.
No,
4 teams is crazy.
They gonna
give
end up,
Seattle their team and give Vegas a team, and then that's still enough to do what you need to do. And it's all about good management because
they gonna end up adding 2. But I think the thing for me is there's 11 points there for Shai. Yeah, yeah. This is the first half right here. Tyrese better do the voice change. Better summon them demons. Better summon them demons.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea how or why. What is that?
At first, I thought he was trying to do the Kobe thing where he was like trying to force his voice to be deep.
Yeah. Nah, that's
and
just...
he said he'd do that, and I've seen him do it too many times for it to be like, "Oh, you doing this on purpose?"
Ooh, put him on skates. Got him. Yee. Yee.
21.
Yeah. It's 21 point lead. That's a foul.
And a steal.
That's a foul.
That's a foul both ways. Pascal trying to choke him out of bounds.
Yeah, Pascal was getting held though.
What was that? But no, I just think that 50-29, that's crazy. Nasty move. Got him on skate.
Why is that the same move Nembhard hit SGA with last game?
Nembhard hit SGA with a ha. Step back, step in, step back.
Hit that man with a 2K signature move.
I was like, what the heck? Hey, bro, I seen
that's crazy.
I seen Mad Max talk about that play. He was like, that ain't in his bag. Well, you is not like that. I was cracking up. Yeah, it's 4:47 left in the quarter.
19-2 run.
I swear I felt like the quarter was about to end.
But here's the thing. Indiana could go on a 12-2 run. They only down 11 points going into the half, and now you're right back where you were last game. They do need to hit some shots, though. Like, they need to get it together.
See, I think that's what I was saying in the last game. OKC played horrible offensively for most of that game. They had a couple of runs where it got hot, but for most of that game, they were terrible offensively. And it took you getting red hot to beat them by 1. And they was killing you defensively the whole game except that last 4-minute run. Don't let them actually be hot at any point in a game. Like, it might get ugly quickly. And it's getting ugly quickly.
If you're the Pacers and you're a Pacers fan,
Nova says still not enough of a lead.
Hey, you already did what you needed to do. You stole one at home.
Oh, yeah. If you're a Pacers fan right now, I feel great going back home.
Hey, listen. Depending on what this will look like going into the fourth, I might sit my players. I might sit them. If you down 30 going into the fourth, I'm sitting my starters.
Said, Pat, we can't hear you. You can't hear me. Check.
Can't hear him on what's up. Playback?
I can hear me. I'm pretty sure everybody can hear me. That's what Hayes said.
Oh, wow.
Hayes, you might have the tab still muted, bro. So, do you have the tab muted?
Ooh. You get the basket here. Cool. This could be a start of your little mini run. How you respond is Rick Carlisle is such a good coach. Start your players, get a turnover, force a turnover, get a bucket, build upon it.
Okay. Right. Where's my mic?
Oh, no. Your mic.
I'm good. All right, yeah. I think Hayes got the tab muted because we was doing joint live.
Yeah.
I think we was doing joint live, so he might have the tab muted to turn down one or the other.
Come on, you need to get turnover.
Yo,
that's a turnover.
That is over and back. But that was almost crazy.
That was a good save, though.
That was almost crazy. That was almost crazy.
If you turned it up more, they'd pick up.
No, it can hear us. I think me and Hayes was doing joint lives on this. We was gonna do one today, but I think some news broke for the Sky right before, so he ended up jumping in. But I think he had the tab muted. Yeah. He said, "Got me now, cool." Because when you do it, you got to mute one side.
Mm-hmm.
So when I jumped in theirs, I couldn't hear nothing.
Pascal.
And one. That's a bucket.
It's a good start
That's
of your
bucket.
run.
It's a bucket. Make it a run. Make it a run, man. You got to make it a run.
Now you only down 19. See? Game's not over.
Now you only down 19. And they did everything in their power to stop that man from scoring that bucket, bro. They fouled him on the waist, on the arms. Chad, what you doing, brother? Chad.
How many fouls do we got?
Let's look.
I'm putting Chet in foul trouble as soon as possible.
I think he might be there. Let's see where we at. Chet right now is sitting with
18-point game. Here we go. That's
so
wild.
Crazy.
Hey, say, listen, we gotta have some faith here. 18-point game.
They gave that foul to Dort.
Look at us. Ooh. Them are like, I'm finna go. We ain't finna go
I
out
think
like
here's my problem though. Why does it take like you getting into a terrible situation for you to be like, hey, maybe we should start playing?
I mean,
like that is kind of like the theme of the Pacers this offseason. Yeah. Like we praise the comebacks, and the comebacks are crazy.
It's not a good shot. That's a good rebound.
Why are you so bad in the first halves of basketball games?
You know what?
I got to pull up some of these first half stats, the first half splits with this team.
Especially in the New York series.
Look at Pascal getting in a bucket.
Is this an 8-0 run? 16.8. Is this an 8-0 run though? Am I wrong? No, it's a 9-0 run. 7-0 run. Okay, here we go.
You're wrong both times.
There we go. Shut up.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good shot.
What you mean?
He missed.
It's not a good shot. He was wide open.
He wasn't ready for it.
He gonna say that's not a good shot.
Bang! That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm talking about.
That's your 10-0 run.
Now you got a 10-0 run. You respond.
I feel like Rick Carlisle. Like, let me prove I'm a good coach.
Hey, it's crazy. I caught that one. That was a lot.
Let me prove that I'm a good coach.
That was a lot of.
Hey boys, don't do anything in the first half.
We got to tell.
F up these first half overs.
Bro, if they come back. If you up 23,
are these finals, are these playoff series good without Indiana coming back?
No. Indiana don't come back. Some of these games are blowouts. All of these games are blowouts. Especially in New York. The New York
then
one?
Is this style what you want to see? Because really what we're seeing and what we have seen from Indiana is an absolutely miraculous playoff run. This is one of the craziest playoff runs I've ever seen.
Basketball.
This is not sustainable basketball.
You can't
we
walk
say that, but they about to win a championship off of it. But or possibly.
Listen, if you make it out of this season with a chip.
But Nova just eyes. He just added more eyes. Shout out Nova, man.
If you make it out of this postseason with a chip playing this way, salute to you. The ball fell in your favor.
And I pray the NBA don't try to build off of that.
This is a copycat league. You can't copy this.
Oh, AK's having a field day right now.
No, he's
sitting at home with his pants off.
No,
he's watching this playoff series with his pants off, bro.
Listen, I bet not see nobody decide that their star player should see the shot clock instead of taking a layup, run back to the 3-point line.
Oh, you mean the NBA the last 10 years?
Bro, the shot that Haliburton hit, that bounced up
about? You mean DeMar DeRozan? That's a grown man.
That's a grown man move.
Hey, that was. Let me show you I'm the MVP.
Yeah, I can't say nothing about that.
I ain't seen somebody do that since Kobe and that 1-on-1 we did, or that 2K thing we did.
So you gonna keep mentioning that? Hey, I want my rematch, bro. I want my rematch.
We got to do it with a full game too. Full game. That's completely different. What we do? Well, AC. Turn on the AC. That boy cold.
That boy cold. All right. No, we did full. No, yeah,
we did like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We did like 5-minute quarter. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about it. I was like, we should just do until the Bears season get here. We should do full game Madden runs.
Oh, I'm down for
of the Bears and see how what the Bears outcome is. That should be our Thursday night. Just watch that.
I'm down for it.
That's a good move.
Good foul. Good foul. Good job, ref. Your eyes was open.
Your eyes was open. Did you see that?
You saw it. You picked it up. Boy, Don
Nelson.
That boy got old. Shout out to him.
No, Don Nelson got to be in his 90s, bro.
Bro, Don Nelson been old my whole life.
Don Nelson been old when we was shorties.
I've never seen Don Nelson without gray hair. And that's not even, I'm not even being funny.
No,
you seen him without gray hair.
Don Nelson and Morgan Freeman.
And the fact that he still has hair at this age. Shout out to you, my man.
How old is Don Nelson?
He gotta be 80 something.
I'm going 90. 85.
Yeah.
Shout out. He was born in 1940.
You know, Jesus. You know somebody who keeps messing up my perception of time?
He said at least one. Never mind. What'd you say?
The person that keeps messing up my perception of time is Samuel L. Jackson. Because he was 40 and Coming to America.
Bro, you know Sam Jackson is like 75.
It's messing me up, bro.
Sam Jackson is legit like...
He was 40 and Coming to America. I was like, he can't be. He was too old. But that man went on a nice little run.
Sam Jackson is 76 years old right now. Oh, is Sam Jackson...
Don't just say that. Don't say that.
Say what?
I thought you were about to say he passed.
No. They about to add him into Tulsa King. You tapped in with that?
No. I need to.
It's
I need a good show to get
it's
into.
Oh yeah. That's how you do it. I'm 19 again. Don't see that's the thing too. Them mugs like go on a run and then be like, that's enough.
Yeah, keep your foot on their neck.
Just keep your foot on their neck defensively. Even if shots stop falling.
That's a good pass.
That's a foul.
We're not calling that foul?
That's crazy. He ran through his body. Now the shot was clearly off, but like I guess the shot was off and he landed.
Shai doing Shai stuff.
Is Chet gonna have to Chet gonna have to gain weight?
No, he gonna mess up his game. That's just like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant never gained weight. He did, but he didn't.
Yeah, but Kevin Durant, Chet is legitimately a post big on this team. Maybe I guess if Chet ever leaves this team and becomes a faced up player, but like Chet is that was nasty.
Yeah, that's not
got his
own
own board.
That's not in your bag.
Hey, that's good fundamentals. Vernon Maxwell say that ain't in his bag. Dang it.
How that hit rim, I don't know.
Hey, bro, that was a horrible shot.
He just prayed on that one.
OKC don't care. OKC do not care. But dang, Chet, you could have stuck an arm out. You could have stuck an arm out, Chet.
He got 2 fouls, huh?
No, he has no fouls.
Oh, he should have stuck an arm out. I don't want Indiana to win because at times they look like a JV team. But then I want them to win because at times they look like a JV team. And OKC should be dominating them at all times. It's weird. I just don't feel like, I feel like if you are the more prepared and you clearly have the advantage, you should be stomping them.
OKC is the more prepared, has the better talent, has the
only thing they don't have is a better coach.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They don't have a better coach.
This is not, people keep comparing this to like the Pistons series. This is not the Pistons series,
bro.
The Pistons going up against the Lakers were by far
outmatched,
miles ahead the better defensive team.
Oh yeah, defensively, but
offensively
no.
is where you were like, oh, okay, that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
But they defense on every.
Ain't no way.
You right.
All right.
That boy missed the whole floor. You're right. It was ain't no way, boy. You are 100% correct. That is that is how we're gonna get to that.
Tony Allen closed out that show. What's 81 you talking about? Kobe 81.
Kobe's 81. Hey, this been the Out the Mud podcast, man.
Say, boy, this out the mud.
Hey, bro.
What the boy?
That was so Chicago, bro. That was so freaking Chicago.
I lost it, bro. Every time I see that clip, I die.
That's exactly how that halftime ended, too. That was it. Ain't no way. You right. Boy, it been the Out the Mud podcast. That's such a great clip, bro.
Folks will see it.
Hey, bro, the show ended. That was the end.
I know.
That's really. I had to go look.
I watched it 3 times.
I had to go check and be like, is that really how this episode ended?
I watched the whole pod, bro. I watched the whole pod 3 times.
You know what throws me off about Rashad
Hey,
McCants?
he was like, I scored 15. That was easy.
I love Rashad McCants. I loved Rashad McCants' game. I was like, he actually was a hooper.
But
I
if
think
I factor it in,
I think he did get blackballed by the league. But Rashad McCants act like
he was that dude.
None of his actions are the reason that more didn't come to him.
Yeah.
And that kills me, bro. On a show with Gilbert Arenas, who literally is just like, I just wasn't passing the ball.
Or somebody
but I earned every opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
I fell in the draft because I was a douchebag.
Yeah.
I came off of the bench in the beginning of the career because I had a stigma on my name.
Yeah.
And then I bust everybody in practice every single day.
Yeah.
And they had no choice but to put me on the floor. And Rashad McCants like, yeah, but like, that's not how the NBA works.
You realize we played in the same league, right? What is happening here?
It said Christian and Scooby. I'm trying to figure out who. That was crazy. I'm trying to figure out who Scooby is.
I don't want him to do that no more. You ain't got to do that for my entertainment.
Who's Scooby?
There's a dog.
Is there a dog?
There's a dog coming somewhere.
Bro, I thought the dog was about to fall out the sky.
Me too. Bro, he looked up. I'm like, you better not drop a dog, bro.
I thought he was about to drop the dog out the sky, bro. I was about to lose it. Hey, bro, I don't think it's no dog, bro. Hey, bro, who's Scooby, bro?
Y'all got to be on playback to see what we see, dog.
Bro, if y'all not on the playback side, y'all can't see what we looking at.
We seen the OKC halftime show and we still trying to figure out what the other guy is.
Christian and Scooby.
Watch it be like a tribute to like somebody who passed or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I don't want to joke about it too much now. I'm just thinking about it. I don't see a dog nowhere.
Oh dang! What if the dog died?
Oh no,
it's worse. If the dog dying is worse than the person. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know how that is on the internet.
Boy, this is breeze.
Boy, this been the breeze, man. Y'all stay safe out there.
Hey, dog.
I got 15.
That was easy.
I can go for 81.
What 81 you talking about?
Kobe's 81.
Boy hey, the fact that he went for a whole, y'all got to see the clip. If y'all ain't never seen the clip, hey, no, he doing something freaky now. I don't like that. Yeah, see, nah.
With hands big enough to palm, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane.
Bro, he doing a Jordan pose?
Bro,
he's doing a Jordan pose.
He punched somebody that probably was just balanced. But if he punched somebody, they'll die.
They'll die. Yeah.
Bro. Hey, look, and you know it's people that see him and they just like, he a skinny dude, man. I ain't worried about.
And then you see somebody do some stuff like that, you be like, you got it, bro. It's all you.
Okay, the dog is here. Okay. The dog is here.
There is a dog here.
I was so concerned about this dog, bro.
All right, shout out to him.
I was trying to figure out where Scooby was at.
But what is Scooby about to do? Because Scooby can't do what he just did. Okay. I see you.
All right, let's see you, Scooby. I'm not that impressed by this. He could jump through a hoop that fits his body. So he a dog?
Scooby ain't nervous either. He showed up for the.
That was it?
Good showmanship. You know, OKC is nothing but dog.
Scooby, you got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're getting freaky. Scooby had an itch.
That's all Scooby did?
It got to be something more. All right. Now we're getting that was kind of cool. He ain't did nothing crazy yet, but that was kind of cool. Okay, that's
the coordination.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out Scooby. There's gonna be somebody in the chat like, your dog can't do it. Shut up. My dog 150 pounds. I can't do it.
Coda do that, that's crazy. Please don't.
What kind of life you think Scooby living?
Gotta be
Scooby got to be living a good life, man. He just chilling. He look a little scared up there, though. Scooby look a little nervous up there, bro. Is Scooby fighting for his life?
Scooby
we don't know
his life.
Nova said people going in on the NBA on Twitter for the digital finals trophy logo. Yeah, that don't surprise me, bro. That's insane.
I'm gonna be honest with you, because we watching
Is
on
Scooby
playback.
clapping right now?
We don't see it.
Is Scooby clapping his hands?
What's Scooby about to do?
Boy, don't throw this basketball at this dog, boy.
He about to walk it.
All right, okay. Am I being too judgmental here? I feel like this ain't the show I thought I was gonna get. Oh, hold on. He a freaky dog if he do this one. From ball to ball? That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
Good job, Scooby.
Yeah.
I tell you. All right, now we getting that. Well, no, he got a couple more minutes.
I ain't worried about this.
I gotta see the digital logo, man. I gotta see what they talking about.
Let's take a look.
It can't be that bad.
We can pull it up on here. I got whatchamacallit.
Can't be that bad.
Search NBA. Let's see, NBA final. We want the trophy logo back at midcourt for the NBA finals. The NBA best we can do is 2 terrible CGI
Oh no, that's terrible.
Oh, that is bad.
What we doing?
Oh, that is bad. I don't even know how we didn't peep this.
Because it's not on our live.
No, it is. It's popping up.
Does it not stay there?
No, it's not staying there. Oh, that is horrible. You can find Scooby on social media.
Oh, that's cool for him.
So I'm assuming
they're digitally adding.
So look, I'm assuming, because I didn't even pay attention to it. There probably wasn't one on the floor at any point.
No, it's not.
In the first game. And they complained about it, and so they put 2 trophies on the floor. Oh, that is bad. That's kind of crazy. That's insane, actually. Oh, I guess like and subscribe, guys. Didn't mean to throw that in your face, but like and subscribe.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that was horrible too. Nova said that boy looked like 95 clip art. Windows, bruh. That Windows 95 clip art was elite. Bro, that mud looked like it was done in paint, bro.
Bro, I gotta go back to see what it looked. Oh, see, yeah, this is what I was looking for.
It joint looked like it was done in paint. Yeah, that's the original one. Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that though? Like you can do that and have the logos on the what would make you not do that?
I do remember Orlando's looking freaky because it's the ball already.
Is it? Is it because Pacers? Because the Pacers logo in front of it would look crazy. Look up what it looked like with when Reggie was there. Because they went into the finals in what, 2000?
2000.
2001?
2001?
No, they got clapped by the Lakers. It wasn't a series.
So who did they play first? Was it Pacers, Nets, and then who was the other one for the 3? No, they played Nets twice, right? Yeah, who did they beat?
They beat the Pacers.
I know they beat the Pacers, but like who else did they beat?
Pacers,
Philly.
They beat AI. Let's see.
So it wasn't 2001 because that's Philly. So it got to be
2000.
It got to be 2.
Oh, 2000, right?
Oh,
because Scotty was supposed to be in the finals.
It is 2000. You're right.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
I don't think they did it for the Pacers. I don't see it for the Pacers in 2002.
Finals Pacers. Oh, this pulled up roster. I don't need roster.
Pacers court.
I guess. All I can think is because of the yellow.
Yeah.
Fan, you could have done this. I forgot about that.
The finals patch. Well, that's
the finals patch.
But they sold that spot though. The spot where that patch goes.
So put it where you put them 2-week trophies. So this is what they used to do. I don't know if this even gonna pop up.
Because the Pacers, look at it. You see it. That not the one down.
This one. Yeah.
You're right. Because it wouldn't look good with that trophy.
Well, that's what they put that week trophy at.
Yeah.
Like you could have done.
Interesting.
I do think it's because of this though. I think it's because of the Pacers logo. Like a Larry O'Brien trophy would just blend in with it. It wouldn't look good.
It wouldn't look good.
Huh. You still could have done anything better than we gonna throw 2 weak Larry O'Brien trophies down there. That's nuts. That boy looked like 95 clip art. Is hilarious. Well, I thought that was DDG for a second. I was like, he been on a run right now. Nobody said cheap bastards. No, this ain't even cheap. That's just lazy.
Hey,
legitimately, I can put NBA Finals logos on our screen right now.
Give me
that's not even difficult. What they're using to stream this game is exactly what we're using to stream this live right now.
Which goes to show you the NBA step your game up.
Get better.
Or just pay the people who do it on a regular basis. Because Pat's here. We're here. Yeah.
I ain't trying to be a producer. Put me on the broadcast.
Pat's here. We're here.
So, let me get the broadcast.
Let's get to the broadcast first.
Let me get the broadcast.
Let's get to producer first, and then go to the broadcast.
Let me just get Doris' spot. Doris having a tough finals right now.
We love Doris.
I do love Doris. I really do. Doris is a legend. Hey, Bonjour was crazy. Bonjour was nuts, bro. Hey,
right, I got a question
the background this whole time.
I got a question for you.
I got to fix this so you're not faded no more.
I also got to scoot over so I'm not like directly behind you.
You literally are just in the back in the cut.
I was eating, so I was like, it was best because I was eating.
Let me see what it look like. It kind of look cool, actually. You like Batman back there.
Give me your best wingman for NBA championship round.
Best wingman? What you mean?
Best wingman. Best number 2.
Oh, okay. Best Robin?
Or best Robin or best like, you know, I'm gonna call it Captain Marvel. Let's show up at the end of the fight when you could have.
Well, I mean, you saying like just for one finals, or you saying all time?
Just one finals run. When you go all time, that gets difficult.
Well, I was gonna say Scotty probably is the best number 2 all time. Scotty or D Wade, because I don't really think you could say somebody was a number 2 with the Lakers because they both was averaging 40,000 points in the finals.
Ron Artest on that Lakers run.
JJ Barea.
JJ
Barea. They didn't have a single answer for JJ Barea. LeBron on record has said we had no answer for JJ Barea.
I'm gonna go to Jet then.
He's like, I had everything. He said we knew everybody else.
But JJ.
But we had nothing for JJ Barea.
And JJ could walk down the street right now. You wouldn't even know.
I would not. I would not.
And JJ could give you 40, and you'd be like, this dude. And we'd be like, yeah, you're a champion though.
He's a champion because of him.
Because of him.
Like literally because of him.
That's crazy.
Maybe
not a Robin, but
Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
It don't feel right though.
It don't feel right. I don't have a memorable finals moment from Derek Fisher. I got a memorable Western Conference Finals moment.
Yeah, that's true. That's more Western
Conference. But
Conference.
Not a finals moment.
It's a good one. No, you're not.
Somebody
more
you didn't expect to just show up and show out in the finals.
Ron Artest a good one.
Robert Horry?
He really didn't show out though. He hit the shot. He hit the shot. Steve Kerr on the Spurs.
And on the Bulls.
Finals. Did he have a hot run? He had the shot, but I don't think he had a hot run. On the Spurs, remember what he hit 7?
Oh, I don't remember. It was a lot of them.
Remember,
it was like 5, 6 of them joints. I remember.
Second half
What
getting
the
ready to
chat
get
got?
started.
Chat got somebody?
Nova said I'll say Scotty. Scotty's a great one. Ginobili might be a god in that regard.
Ginobili might be the
Ginobili
front runner
might be
on
the
all
dude.
that. Ginobili.
What?
Shut up.
What Richard Jefferson doing,
bro?
What was he doing right there, bro? I like the little pen though. I like that.
That is a cold pen.
I wonder if he got that from his finals. No, because remember they used to put stuff on like the jacket.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know what's funny. I just finally seen the remember the All-Star game where they put everybody's medals. You need a napkin, my dude.
I didn't want to
I thought you was about to blow your nose into your hoodie, bro. I was like, what's happening on it? It's second half getting underway here. But remember they put all the medals on it it was like no, it was patches. It was patches.
It was all-star patches.
But it was like one patch for each award, but then like
it was All-Star game.
It was the All-Star games, but it was one patch for every it was one patch all the All-Star games together. So Chris Paul was over there. He had one patch for just his All-Star games. And Kobe had MVP, scoring titles, finals, championships. He said, you look like a general over here. I'm like a private. Miles Turner crying too much, bro. Miles Turner crying way too much. Especially seeing as how they've called a lot of fouls for him.
I heard Miles Turner was a brother.
No, he grew up in it. Grew up in it.
I was about to say, not with that hair.
No, he grew up in it. His mother wouldn't let him play video games, so that's why he messes with Legos. I hate whenever them stories come out.
Bro, what?
That's what the conversation was.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I saw that video because CP3 was salty. Absolutely. Wouldn't you? I'm salty too. I'm sitting there. I'm an accomplished basketball player. And now you put me in this room with all these people. And you intentionally have a design that makes me look like I'm a scrub. Even though I'm like a top 5 point guard all the time. Yeah, I'd be pissed. Chet is going to be a dog once he he wasn't a dog that play. Chet gonna be a dog though. I think Chet needs to gain like 10 pounds of muscle. This is gonna be all she wrote. And Miles needs to actually hit a shot. It's gonna be all she wrote.
Wow. Oh, it actually was a foul.
Look at this. That's a good move. Whoop, spin. With a little more body and a little more strength, he bumps him on that spin. That's a fadeaway. He got good coordination. He just don't got the size.
Nah, that was bad coordination. That was real bad. That spin, he ain't know where he was at by the end of that spin.
Yeah, I mean the balance was a little off.
Dang, that man is dead. You got to make it.
You got to make that shot.
You killed a man, Jesus.
You know that's one of the hardest jump shots in basketball.
A mid-range
going full motion to a complete stop.
Him and Chet going at it right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Chet. That ain't
you
a
ain't
fight
gonna,
you
ain't gonna win that. That's off.
That's why this finals ain't doing that. Don't nobody want to fight. That's why ain't nobody being tough. James Johnson on the Pacers bench. Bro, there's so many Bulls in this finals right now. Alex Caruso is here. James Johnson is here.
Oh, good move. Good move.
Jim Boylan is in the finals right now.
Jim Boylan is a freaking finals.
Yep.
Jim freaking Boylan.
I always said he was probably a good assistant coach, though. Like, you don't
didn't really have a lot of talent.
You don't be in the league this long. I mean, he had
and when he did get talent.
He had Lowry, Zach, Kobe. He had
young Kobe.
Kobe was 15 points a game.
But that's the Kobe I was trying to get traded.
Like,
that's the Kobe I was like, he trash.
Well, his rookie year he was hooping.
Nah, dog. We saw me and you saw the same dude, dog. I would say he was trash up until year 3.
No, you said he needed to take a leap year 2. And he really didn't take a leap, and they put him on the bench.
Because he deserved to be on the bench at the time. He wasn't
You
good.
took that man from being a point guard to a shooting guard to a bench point guard to a bench shooting guard. They effed
Didn't he play the 3 at one point?
Yeah, they effed his role up.
Hey, at 6'7",
I know he ain't but 6'5".
the hair make him 6'7".
What they call? Hey, what you think he be which voice you think he be cussing the refs out in?
The high pitch one.
Come on, man.
The high pitch one, yeah. I was reading a comment on one of those videos. It's like, someone was like, I got that same issue when I'm in a high stress environment. My voice changes, and I was like,
I can see that.
Oh, when I did some digging,
like, I know
a lot of people.
I know Muzz that voice go up.
His voice completely changed.
Yeah, he got a different voice. He got 2 sets of vocal cords. He should be killing him.
But he's not.
He got such a weight advantage. Like, I think that's the thing that has gone away in the NBA that I always respect Shaq for. Shaq was like, I weigh more than you. You won't do anything to me.
I'm going to put this butt on you. I'm going to back you down. That's exactly what he said. I'm going to put this butt on you. I'm going to back you down. Boom, boom, dunk. That's what he said. Hey, go look up those old Charles Barkley clips. He said the same thing. I'm round. I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to back you down. I'm like, oh, Shaq. But it was effective. I can't say nothing about it. Can't say none of that. About time our son scored. Hey, you can look at me weird all you want to. Why is he shooting
threes?
Because he's a weak
Why is he
Carl Anthony Towns, bro. He's a weak Carl Anthony Towns.
Nah, he a better defender than Cat by a mile. By several miles.
Bro, if you get cooked half the game and you get 3 blocks like you mentioned, you really ain't do nothing. You just got cooked half the game.
He killed Chet in game 1.
It's Chet. Chet looked like he need a meal.
Yeah, but Chet be hooping.
Chet
been hooping
Chet needs like 10 Happy Meals in a summer of not running. That's what needs to happen.
Summer of not running.
That man needs to gain some weight.
Chet needs 3 Happy Meals in a summer of no cardio.
Dog, just hit the weights, put up some shots, and go home. That's all funny. I want you to do.
Said Chet needs 3 Happy Meals in a summer of no running.
Hey, Nova, you could take your red flag and go watch that clip where Shaq said, "Here, I'm put this butt on you."
I don't like it.
Hey, at what point do we have to get back to like not everything being a pause?
No, that's crazy though.
That's not crazy.
I don't think there's any point where we're saying I'm gonna put this butt on you to another dude wasn't a pause.
How do you train that then?
How do you train what?
There's certain moves in the post where you have to use your rear end.
Oh,
to gain leverage.
You say
use your rear end.
You
put your rear end on them.
Throw your butt at them. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't say it on a mic. That's a coaching moment. That's not a coach. You don't need to take that to TV.
This game doesn't feel like it's going to be out of reach. I will say they need to start hitting some shots though.
It's 19 right now.
I still have hope.
I think that's going to be the funny part about this series. I feel like there's going to be hope the rest of the way because of game 1, and OKC may never give them another game. Like it may be this the entire rest of the series.
Good shot.
Bush, Pascal be covering ground, boy.
I was about to say something wild. Never mind. I said that boy was chasing cheetahs.
Chasing cheetahs?
Never mind. Bro.
All right.
I was struggling on stage reading for the watch time today with the meat.
Oh, get through.
Oh, that's a foul. There you go. See if he put his butt on him.
Well, Pascal a face up player. Maybe that's Miles' problem. Maybe Miles ain't got enough backside back there.
A little light.
Yeah, it might be a little light. A little light in the backside.
Yep. Tell me one break. I couldn't eat it when you looked at me because it'd be weird. I can't do it. Don't look at me.
Oh, man. 68 to 50. 18-point game. It is crazy. Like 2 threes and they right back in this.
No, dog.
No, 2 threes and it's like an obtain. Like you can catch up. I can see them catching up. For some reason, 19, I'm like, this might be over. But they come out and knock down 2 threes. Pascal Siakam is 3 for 10. Jesus.
The Pacers are shooting 37%, dog.
Where they at right now? Let's see. Right now, they're shooting 32%.
Oh, I was worse.
From 3, 34% from the field.
Get it over. Get it over. Get it over. That's a good move. That's a good move. Oh.
Made the move like Superman, finished the shot like Lois Lane.
Like you said.
Made 2 of them. That's 14-point game. Made 2 of them is 11.
Yeah, well. You know, at a certain point, you got to stop being behind so much. I think you said that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Novel idea, right? Novel idea.
Ginobili. We was talking about who's the greatest. Ginobili. It might be Manu. You ready for this Fantastic Four?
No. I'm not looking forward to it.
It was such a weird choice. Nah, I'm not one of them ones that's like, oh my God, why'd you go to female super surfer? There's a female super surfer. Silver Surfer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a weird choice to go with her for the Galactus story, though. Because it wasn't her.
I don't like them bringing back Galactus like that. The Fantastic Four had so many other people that they could have reintroduced them to.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to find
because they're supposed to bring in the Avengers.
Here's the thing: none of them are good. Like, there's not a good Fantastic Four yet.
I liked one of them.
We enjoy it.
I liked it.
It's not good. It's one of them movies. It's like Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was very enjoyable. It's not a good movie. Watching Nick Cage sit there and it's like, yeah, that's weird. They're not even CGI-ing anything yet. He's just doing that.
I think you didn't like the one with Dr. Doom?
I loved it. It's not a good movie.
What wasn't good about it?
It was terrible acting. The storyline had nothing to do with anything because it was like 90% of useless storyline, and then in the end, it was like, all right, let's lock in and actually do the Dr. Doom story real quick.
It showed how they got their powers. Like,
which one are you talking about? The first one?
The one with Michael B. Jordan.
No, that was horrible. What are you talking about?
I thought
the Michael B. Jordan one was horrible.
No, the Michael B. Jordan one was horrible.
That was horrible.
The one before.
The one with Captain America as Human Torch.
My bad.
The first one of that. No, actually, the first one was terrible.
The second one
with the Silver Surfer was good. But again, it was good.
It was a good movie.
Really just because we was like, the ending was really good. Most of the movie I could have done without. They finished the movie really well. So they really haven't. My point is they haven't had a movie. So I think they're trying to get this is how they got here. This is the beginning. Like when they redid it with Andrew Garfield after they did whatever that was Spider-Man? With the third one. Yeah.
I thought that was a good one though. I thought he was the best Spider-Man.
I thought he was
the best Peter Parker.
So this is always my hard take. I thought he played the Spider-Man he was supposed to be playing perfect.
Yes.
I hate that Spider-Man. I thought he was playing the 90s animated series version of Spider-Man really well.
I agree.
And I hate that Spider-Man because he was so incredibly emotional.
But that's what 90s Spider-Man was.
I know, but that's not Spider-Man like at any point except for the animated series. Like Spider-Man was never that emotional. Yeah, he always was, I'm in a fight, it's a quip, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be goofy, ha ha ha, and then I'm gonna be a nerd. Like that, the 90s Spider-Man was 90% of the time. Now I enjoy watching it, but the 90s Spider-Man was 90% of the time. Mary Jane! It was like this, he always crying. Go save her. Like,
but Mary Jane wasn't in his.
Mary Jane was in his.
And Andrew Garfield.
And Andrew Garfield's, they went before Mary Jane. They did Gwen Stacy.
Yeah,
which they set that up. In my mind, that's my favorite one.
Because that was supposed to be Black Cat.
They set that up perfectly. It was the Sinister Six coming up next, and they canceled it before that. They got bought.
So that's what I was saying. I'm saying I like Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, me too.
I thought that was the best Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, yes. I thought he played Spider-Man.
You were talking about Tobey Maguire.
I said Tobey Maguire.
Okay,
he played the 90s Spider-Man the best. That's a tough shot. I thought he got
So here's what I thought Andrew Garfield played the 90s Spider-Man because that's what I remember growing up on that storyline.
Now Andrew Garfield did the Sinister Six storyline.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire was being the actual Spider-Man, where like it was just Remember, like he was like super emotional. Like the 90s Spider-Man was like super angry or like super sad, or he was just going through like life crises, and it was like Spider-Man is a goofy character.
He was a real teenage.
He was a real
teenager.
Well, he was grown by then. I remember he was a scientist. He was working with Doc Connors and all. He was grown.
Yeah, it progressed, but he started in high school with Brock fighting him, and then it progressed.
Kind of like the first few episodes.
Yeah,
like
it
literally
real quickly.
The Tobey Maguire one was on point because literally the first 3 episodes was like him graduating. The first 3 or 4, or maybe the first season.
Good
that was
pass.
a dime down to the paint. Andrew Nembhard better in the paint than Miles Turner is right now.
That's interesting. 13-point game.
That is a moving screen. We just don't call that no more, huh?
It's a good dime too.
The fact that we just don't call moving screens anymore. Hey, bro, I give Hartenstein his credit. He moved better than you would expect a dude his size to move.
Yeah.
He moves so much better.
If only he had the skill set to match it. That's a good shot.
You know what? I actually think he does, but on this team, he don't need to be that guy.
Yeah. No, but that's a fact. I think he was the best student.
Andrew was the best suit Spider-Man. Tobey was the best Peter Parker. I think I don't even know about that.
No, Andrew had
moments. I feel like Peter was Peter was goofy.
Andrew had moments though, because I mean,
now I do think that Peter played the best nerd version of
Tobey.
Tobey played the best nerd version of Peter.
Yes,
because Andrew was just cool the whole time, and Peter wasn't cool.
Yeah,
Peter was a nerd. Peter was cool once he became Spider-Man. Peter was weak.
I don't know.
The fact that we're not even giving
the current Spider-Man
Tom Holland is Tom Holland good?
He's good. I think I
like his Spider-Man.
We just had
I don't like his Peter Parker.
We have Spider-Man fatigue now. Because you done redid it. You done redid it more times than Batman at this point.
I know, they've only redone it 3 times.
Look how
Batman has been done.
Look how many films they got though. You got 3 the first time. You got two the second time. You got another run 3 now.
Yeah, but you're not redoing it. You're going on really like 5, 6.
You really have just as many since Christopher Nolan.
No,
you have more Batman.
Nolan. You got
3 with Christopher Nolan.
You got 3 with Christopher Nolan. You got what's the new dude? Robert Pattinson.
He got 1.
And another one coming out. You got what's old boy before him that almost ruined the series and was wearing that stupid heavy suit in Batman and Robin.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, I forgot about Ben Affleck. You got Ben Affleck. That's a whole different one. No, Batman and Robin.
Oh, George Clooney.
George Clooney.
I'm just counting since the 2000s.
No, I'm counting all time.
Oh, man,
there wasn't even a Spider-Man in my mind before Tobey Maguire.
Since the 2000s, it's like we got more I think we got more Spider-Man than Batman.
Yeah, but Batman had been.
We got more standalone Spider-Man than standalone Batman.
$76.60. George Clooney. Shout out Jay Real. Tom Holland claim is the fact that he used Spider-Man against Zendaya.
What's up, Lulu? You about to do it?
Hello. I just spot shorty. Hey man,
this game about to be
over, bro. But you can't go nowhere because it might be a run.
And it happens every game.
See, here's my problem though. This is a team you can't.
They're gonna make adjustments on that.
Yeah, this is a team you can't.
That's a foul.
That's a super foul. Did he not call that?
He didn't get called?
Oh, they did. They called that. That's why he hit the line.
You got to go through the struggle for me to respect you as Spidey.
You got to go through the struggle? What you mean by go through the struggle?
You got to lose Uncle Ben again?
Oh, yeah, Val Kilmer. We didn't talk about Val Kilmer.
That was a bad one.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's been a bunch of Batman. It was like, do it again. Do it again.
My caveat was since 2000, we had more
Val Kilmer is in 2000. Oh, maybe he's 99.
Yeah, that's 90s. That's all 90s.
When was that? When was Batman Returns?
That's not early 90s.
Batman Returns early 90s? What was 99? This one came out 99.
Is that Batman Forever?
Maybe Batman Forever.
No, Batman Forever was 96. I remember because I
Maybe
got the
Batman
cut.
and Robin was 99. That was a horrible movie.
I think George Clooney was the last
That's
one.
another
in the
one
90s.
where it's like, if Batman and Robin come on, I can watch it.
But it's not a good movie.
And I literally know this is not a good movie. Yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger got paid a lot.
Hey, when every time, bro, when that mug Robin peel off them fake lips, I'd be like, I hate this movie.
Who's interested in this year's Superman? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna tap into it.
I gotta say this. Superman is the most OP character that we never get right. And when we finally get him right, you don't keep the actor.
You got rid of him.
You got rid of
I thought old boy was perfect.
Bro.
I thought he was perfect.
To me,
Henry Cavill, I thought he was perfect.
How do you get rid of that specimen of a dude for that? That dude is like, he played The Witcher for one. The shape he had to get in for The Witcher. Why wouldn't you want him to actually be Superman?
I thought
you know
he
how
was
hard
perfect.
it is to find somebody who's in shape, who actually
Batman
looks
Forever
the
was
part.
95.
Great.
90s had a run.
Jesus.
90s had a run.
I remember the McDonald's glass
that
cups.
is Pacers ball. That's a great call on the floor by a ref. I don't think we say that enough. Don't shoot that.
He should have shot.
Hey, that boy got the worst mustache I seen.
He was in rhythm.
That boy got a mustache of a pitcher in 94.
You shoot that. It's cash. It was cash.
And you thought just because his name was Topper.
I was hoping. I was trying to give him his accolades. I was trying to top him off.
Yeah, that's crazy. that's wild. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
I don't think James Gunn will do.
I
don't think he'll do it right.
Didn't he do? Who did the
Guardians
one
of the
movie?
Galaxy? That's what he did.
That
flavor don't fit.
I
Superman.
think he'll do it right. You can't do it like Guardians of the Galaxy. If he do it like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's gonna fail. There's only one movie you can do it. There's only one villain you can do a Guardians of the Galaxy style with, and nobody wants to see a movie of that.
Oh, you talking about Gambit?
No,
that's not even. Oh, you said villain.
There's only one villain. Gambit's also Marvel.
True. So let me give me.
That was crazy.
Give me a second.
You've lost so much credibility just now.
I know.
You got to fight back with it. It's a deep character too. Like, this is an Adventures of Superman, but sent them on some wild stuff. It's a deep character. It's only one.
Brainiac.
No, you couldn't do. You probably could do a James Gunn style movie with Brainiac, because so much stuff happened. A lot of lights and stuff like that. I would say this is a B villain that's incredibly strong.
Oh no, I ain't gonna guess. Who is it?
Ixoplex. Mixoplex. The magic dude that was like the little imp.
You know what?
I would a James Gunn movie of that would be hard. What was his name? I think I'm saying his name wrong. Mixoplex. Because it was his real name backwards or something like that. And that's how what's his name used to get him to go away. By saying his real name, that's how Superman used to get him to go away. James Gunn also did Peacemaker and the second Suicide Squad. I hated the second Suicide Squad, but I hated the first one too. Actually, I hated both of them. That might be a little flagrant right there. Oh, Shay talking that stuff.
The pronunciation as Mixoplex.
What is it?
Mixoplex.
Oh, Mixoplex. I was right.
They said Piddle.
I think his name, you got to make him say his name backwards. That's how you get him to. That's how Superman used to get him to go away.
How the heck do you get him to say?
So Superman used to do stuff like, it's one episode where he popped up and you thought it was gonna be like he was gonna be the main character.
Kale Tipsy's skim?
Something like that, yeah. You thought he was gonna be the main character. Literally, he was like, "You're not gonna get me to say it this time." Superman was like, "Say what?" And then he said it, and he was like, "Dang it!" and disappeared. Yeah, Mixoplex.
Yeah, no, that's
the only one I can see a James Gunn villain being hard with. And Mixoplex was cold. Like, he was a B villain, but he was magic. So, Superman ain't got nothing to fight against it with.
I can only see Brainiac, dog. A good Brainiac.
There hasn't been a good Brainiac movie.
But a good Brainiac brings in Batman, brings in Justice League.
See, the problem is, I feel like you had to be the first one to do it, right? So if you do Brainiac now, even though Brainiac's a dope character, one, you had to have Justice League hit. And it kind of didn't, unless you watched the 7-hour version of it,
which is such a good movie.
It's so good.
Oh my god!
But you needed it to hit for you to do Brainiac.
They should just re-release it. Give Snyder his pay.
Release it in 2. I don't get why they didn't just. It was like, this is a great movie. Release this as 2 movies in the same year. You could have literally been like, we're gonna release this in June, and you're gonna get part 2 in December.
It'd have been 2 hours each side.
Yeah. No, when is 6?
No, it was only 4 hours.
Was it 4?
It was 4 hours.
I thought it was 6.
Because I remember when I told Amber, yeah, it's a 4-hour movie, she was like, I am not gonna stay awake.
Oh, bro, me and Maya,
and she was glued.
It was during COVID. Me and Maya was watching that movie. And
what to be in black and white?
I think we got it in the. I didn't do the black and white one. Me and Maya did it in.
Nigga pulled up his shirt like.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like you had abs
or boobs. Like, what is happening here? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
But yeah, that mug did. We did 2 hours and then the intermission hit. Remember, it was an intermission in the middle of the movie.
I don't remember that.
See, I think I watched it. I think
we watched that thing straight through, bro.
Oh, you didn't have to do it. We did 2 hours. We paused it. We got food. Then we came.
We watched that thing straight through because I was like, I'm about to fall asleep on this thing. I know I am. And the Amazonian fight was so good.
So
I was
fire,
like, you know what? This is what they were missing in the first one. If they had just kept him as evil and as menacing looking as he was in the Snyder Cut, the whole initial one would have been so much better because he wasn't believable in the first one to me.
No.
It was like, you just tall, but you really ain't did nothing. Like, why is everybody running from you? I don't understand it. I know now. Like, Zach was like, yeah, this is why he's that guy.
80% of users love this movie.
That's crazy.
Zack Snyder Justice League length.
I hate the fact that it was such a good movie.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
And we had to have it happen this way. The actors had to protest for it. There was a whole petition. Like, y'all had Marvel beat. Like,
according to James Gunn film plan, we're not getting a Justice League for a long time. Well, you got to redo all the characters now. You literally got to redo everybody. You effed up Aquaman. That was horrible.
The last one
Aquaman was horrible.
All of them?
All of them.
I don't know if all of them was trash.
Aquaman was horrible to me.
Different.
Although I thought you had the right guy.
You had the right guy.
I think you had the right guy, but I do think it was horrible. Gal Gadot is not good as Wonder Woman.
She don't have enough body.
Not. No, I don't care about none of that. She's not a good actress. Gal Gadot is not a good actress.
She's a bad actress. She's not what I expect. Superman looked like Superman. I want Wonder Woman to look like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but I didn't care.
When you base it off the
Gal Gadot
old,
don't have a bad shape, so I didn't care about that at all.
Well, but her
like, I didn't need her
bigger
to be
than her.
Yeah, I didn't need her to be built like Kim K though. Like that's what old Wonder Woman is built like.
No, but with a classic one. I'm talking about the one from the cartoon that we watched. You gotta understand, we are now the generation they're catering to. You have to give us what we saw them as, and that was the 90s animated versions.
Bang! Cuts it down to 24. What is it, 17?
That's a lot of pushing.
That was a lot of pushing.
He's going to free throw line?
That's a foul on Ben Mather?
What is happening right now?
That's a foul on Ben? You know what? I thought Ben Mather would have more of an impact in the last 2 series than he has.
Ben Mather and trash.
I will say, maybe if ever there was a player where I was like, you give him his own team and see what happens, I would want to see it with him.
No.
Because I think in the role that he's in of 6th or 7th dude off of the bench, he don't look like he ever knows how to fit in with this team.
It was like George Pickens.
He looks like George Pickens.
A lot of potential. Could be technically a great receiver.
Yeah, but they won't put him in the starting lineup.
I don't know, man. He looked like a crash out waiting to happen to me.
Maybe. But I know a lot of crash outs that was number ones on team.
Oh, they had more skill.
But see, this
had
the
a
thing.
Deeper bag. Look
literally,
he don't have a bag.
Literally, to me, when you just be like, "Hey, man, get him the ball and get out the way," he usually does something.
That's crazy. That's a foul.
That's an insane flop. No, that was not a foul at all. That's an insane flop. Good block. Thomas Bryant.
What? Oh no, it was out of bounds. It was out of bounds.
That wasn't no goaltending. Oh, that's goaltending. That's goaltending. Shout out Richard. Dang, he grabbed the rim too. Nah, the ref's wilding. How you missed that? How did you miss that?
Is this ball out of bounds?
Didn't nobody check it?
It happened so fast. That's a hook. And that's
a lot of
cash.
fouls happening right now. They said, let it ride. F a foul, let it ride. The Flash was horrible. Flash was terrible. Flash was hot.
How
garbage.
did you mess up the Flash? You already have the CW version cooking on TV, bro.
Because they won't put him in the movie.
Bro,
they refuse to put him in the movie. And you know what? You know what's effing up and why this Superman is not gonna do well? You get the right people and you don't want to use them. So Buddy is already behind the 8 ball. The story, he could play the mess out of this. The story has to be elite.
It's not going to be.
And it's not going to be. I don't even know why Crypto's here.
I'll be honest with
you. Like, you tried to give us Crypto like that meant something to us. Like, I did grow up watching Crypto the Super Dog. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy. You got a hernia, Rick? What's it? The heck was that? Rick got the Glock
sometimes
under the warm-up, bro?
Hey, listen, that's bad production. Sometimes you got to cut away to preserve some stuff.
What did we just say there, bro?
I don't know.
Look like Rick had to blink.
It did look like he had to go.
Rick was like, let them call another silly foul. I'm going to let them know what it is. But I feel like it's so, like, the Flash never had a chance. Because we all like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He was ready. The Flash never had a chance because we had the CW one already, and everybody was like, just put him in the movie. He's really good. Like,
so he's supposed to be throwing out the Thunderbolts, but he didn't throw out no Thunderbolts.
Nothing. They didn't have a CGI budget for that. Thomas Bryant O'Shea is. All right, okay.
They didn't have a CGI budget.
They had a CGI budget for the third.
Did. The CW did, bro. Come on.
Double WB. Oh, you got to finish that, bro. You got hooked by a guard. That's why you got traded.
That's why you got traded,
bro. You got to finish that.
It's not gonna be good because Superman's not a good story.
What's the number in that if OKC get to it, you go into the fourth one, they might get this game?
25.
Well, they good then. They're already good. Like 25?
25. It's not a 25-point game at all.
No, I'm saying that if it gets to the fourth quarter where you like Indiana can win this game.
Oh. What? All right. The deficit? What are you talking
like, about? I'm saying, what is the...
He won a championship?
I forgot about that.
He was on that team.
I forgot about that.
Hey, can't say nothing about it. He got a ring. He was on the bench, but...
Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing.
Hey, you backed up Jokic for like 2 minutes.
I feel like that was wild to throw them up there. What's them Thomas Bryant finals numbers, bro?
Hey, watch he had like a 10-point game. We'd be like, it's decent.
Yeah, listen, you had a 10-point game. Let's see.
In the finals, you did something.
Thomas Bryant final stats.
Ooh, that's a good... Ooh. That was a good setup. He just got wrapped up. Hey, Are you not gonna like
Thomas Bryant?
Put up a lot of
bro. Thomas Bryant has been in the finals
almost every year of his career, huh?
No, this
he was on the Lakers, didn't he?
He's been in the finals the last 3 years.
Denver,
Miami, Indiana. He didn't play a single game, or he played a single game in the Denver one. He played a single game and won that one.
He's been in the finals.
Actually, technically, he didn't register a minute. So I don't know if he played the last 50 seconds of a game or what. He played. Now look, he played 2 games in the Miami finals. He had 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, in 9 minutes of play. That's pretty good. Especially when you ain't shooting no threes. And to this point,
he said he didn't register a point. He didn't register.
And to this point, he's played 9.5 minutes and he's averaged 3 points, 1 rebound, and has taken 1 shot a game.
Oh, that was a push off.
That would have been nasty work if he had scooped that in.
That's cash. If you get a 3 right here.
Oh,
what was that?
Was that intentional? There's no way that was intentional. Oh, they don't have the right intensity.
Charging.
Indiana don't want this.
What?
Indiana don't want this, bro. Indiana don't want this, bro. Indiana don't want this, bro. They ain't got that ball was bouncing around for like 7 seconds and nobody even ran to it. Like the worst case scenario is I run into Chet Holmgren.
This dude just ran Ben Mathurin over, and Ben Mathurin hit the ground with a thud. He didn't fake that fall.
Yeah, but he was still moving. He wasn't set on the screen.
You're right.
I mean, he wasn't set for the charge.
You're right.
You get a gummy worm, but don't look at me while I eat it. Doesn't bother me, baby.
Sexual.
Michael Beasley, a wild boy. Michael Beasley is an unmatched freak.
He is.
You know, he went home and his girl was like, "You okay?"
It's consensual.
What's going on with that? Crypto, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner. That's a lot to put in a debut film. Yeah, fact. Hey, Pat, did you watch Money in the Bank yesterday? Bruh.
What's that?
Bruh. WWE.
Oh, no. Ain't my thing.
Our truth is back, baby.
Ain't my thing. Y'all
Our truth is back, baby. Our truth is back, baby.
Sounds like a great storyline.
You know what I'm excited that I lived long enough to see? Throw that up. I just want a competitive series. I just want to be competitive. I mean, give me a competitive.
Indiana's going to come out on a 9-0 run.
And it's going to look real good.
And it's going to look real good.
Now
mind you, a 9-0 run puts them down 10.
I will say this. This right here is going to dictate the rest of this series. OKC can break them right now. If OKC come out in this fourth quarter and say, we're going to make sure that we embarrass y'all, and y'all putting y'all team on the bench by the time it's 7 minutes to go in this quarter. If they come out on a run, I think it'll put Indiana on such a back foot that even going back to Indiana 1-1, they'll be like, hey, these boys might be a little bit different.
There's nothing OKC could do that will have me, if I'm an Indiana Pacer, feeling like we're not in this series. Because I've already done something that I shouldn't have done in the first place.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to think, and you know how it is as a player. You ain't been in this game. You ain't been in this series except for 4 minutes. You haven't had a good moment in this series except for 4 minutes of this series.
But that's all I need.
I mean, that's cool to say.
That's all I need, though.
But you've been down.
And we can't say
but you've been getting killed the entire time except for 4 minutes of this series. That's going to F with you a little bit. Now,
you do that to me at my home court, yes.
You make this competitive in the fourth quarter, I think Indiana says, we took a game, we were competitive in the second game, and it is what it is. But if it's literally like every single minute of this game, just about, we was getting our butts kicked. Indiana has not been in this game.
You got to think about it.
What's going on with that? Oh, that's Tesla cool.
That's kind of nice.
Tesla cool.
If you look at
that's pretty cool, actually.
What's the finals? 2016 Warriors versus Heat. There was a lot of blowouts before that game 7. There was a lot of blowouts on both ends. They was just blowing each other out. Pause.
I'm letting that right.
Right.
I'm letting that right.
It's like it's nothing. I honestly feel like it's nothing you can do unless it's on my home floor that would make me feel like, all right, I ain't got it. Because, right, I stole one at home. Yeah, I probably should have been in that game, but I won. So you can't do nothing about it. I won.
Yeah.
They talk about me winning that game for the last 2 days. They ain't talk about you. So I won. You did what you were supposed to do because you should protect home court. You shut me out on my floor, now you're in my head.
Yeah, but no, I think the thing is, you're not, you thinking about like the tops, like Pascal Siakam's never gonna have that thought. Tyrese Haliburton's never gonna have that thought. Miles Turner probably is never gonna have that thought. If you Andrew Nembhard, If you
Nembhard's the reason they won that game. Outside of Holly,
Nembhard, maybe Nembhard's not the reason.
Nembhard is like, yo,
Hallie really didn't play well.
He didn't play well at all.
Hallie didn't play well. But like, I think what I'm saying is like the other dude. The reason they got here is because everybody played together, and because everybody did well. Everybody got to be still in that mindset. And if you had 4 good minutes, your natural brain is going to be like, "Ooh, this series is not where I thought it was going to be. I thought we was a little bit more even. I thought we competed for 4 minutes." Like, and that's if this fourth quarter comes out and they absolutely kill in this fourth quarter. Like, if you come out in this fourth quarter and you make this game finishes as an 8-point game, they can't put their bench in because you need to have the starters in. Like, then it's like we competed every time we needed to, and you go back home.
Okay, see, won the third quarter, they gonna win this game. I always judge it off the third quarter.
That's crazy. Bulls won most of their third quarters and lost most of their games.
Well, teams with actual good players.
Mike Jiggers.
Buddy,
that's how he fell down. Hey, bro, you don't know what the funniest videos of this year has been?
Oh, he traveled.
They call it.
Yeah, they call it.
One of the funniest videos of this year was when they asked JR if you effing with it or F out of here on playing over the lifeless body of Carmelo Anthony when he got knocked out in Denver.
I didn't know he was knocked out.
I didn't either, bro.
I thought he was just down.
He said, "No, I was out." It was like you effing with getting the bucket over your man's lifeless body. He said, "You got to get the bucket.
Gotta get the bucket.
Otherwise, he got knocked out for no reason."
Hey, I legit didn't know he was knocked out.
I never thought. I don't remember what I thought at that point. I think I thought like he was concussed, but I was like, it's weird that he didn't try to get up at all because he was just laying there like this. He literally just had his hands on his head laid out.
I just saw the replay when they showed it in the show, and
I remember watching that game.
I'm like, he was spread all the way out, wasn't he?
I remember watching that game. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you come out defensively strong, like you'll feel a little bit better. You gotta get some buckets though. Hey, glad we saw.
She's on the coaching staff.
Might be more of an OKC fan, right? Well, Jesus, that's just as they pan the camera down though.
No,
I was talking about the fans on that.
Oh, okay, all right.
There's some fish in there. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if we can get some.
You see now you can lose.
Let's see if we can get a little
now you can lose
excitement in this mug, though.
You know,
oh my God!
You made your statement now.
Miles Turner said, "Meet me at the top. I punch your ticket."
That's good defense.
Great defense. And you got to get the rebound.
It's a good shot.
Grab the rebound. Well, you know, great defense don't matter if you don't grab the rebound. Bang.
$2 for $1.
They
$2 for $1.
You got to get your mindset right, bro.
Ollie, you got to do something. Yeah. You can't. He has to stop doing that jump in the air, try to pass stuff. Good shot. How does he get that rebound?
He can't get the rebound. They cannot get the rebound. Oh, are they saying he was out of bounds? Two offensive rebounds, bro. OKC is a wildly talented team. Like, we should not be surprised that they're here.
They're not consistent.
They up 22 right now. They're pretty consistent in this.
Did you honestly feel like OKC was going to win the championship this year?
I thought Denver might have given them the best run, and whoever came out the West was going to win it. But yeah, I thought that OKC. That's and one. That's a bucket. No, that's a bucket. AC cooking. That's a bucket. That's continuation. There's no way that's not continuation. Unless they're calling a foul on Hartenstein. Pass.
He didn't get hit.
Oh, they saying Nembhard. They saying Nembhard fouled him on the floor. F him up, AC. F him up, AC. Bro.
Good defense.
Hey, bro.
Holly, get the ball.
Telling you, dog.
Shot clock violation.
No, that's OKC ball. That's OKC ball. Too late.
Can't do it now.
That was OKC ball. That was OKC ball. That's the only thing I hate about the challenge system in the NBA is they too reliant on the dude on the bench.
Yeah.
Like sometimes just be a head coach, have the
just
balls to
make-
look
just
up
make
and wave
yeah.
your finger. You saw it. That's OKC ball. I mean, you up 20, so it don't matter. But
that was a crazy spin, though.
you know I got to spin with it. That was the greatest thing to come out of that series, bro. That Karl Anthony Towns.
That boy is zesty, though, bro.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy about that man?
Yeah.
He's such a good basketball player, except when you need him. He's so incredibly good.
He showed up for New York.
He showed up last 2 games. He showed up in the 1 game.
He showed up for New York. They just so relying on Brunson, and he can't be your best player.
Bro, that mug, he's such a good basketball player. Like, I be watching Cat, and I be wanting to be like,
Cat has to
I can't rely on you in the playoff, but Cat is probably the most skilled big man in the NBA right now.
You have to play through Cat if you're in New York.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He's probably, that's
lane violation? But okay, we just let it go.
Didn't we call in the game last time?
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Is this a different refereeing crew?
And Holly needs to stop waiting to the last minute to do this stuff. I've watched.
He spends too much of the game trying to be the facilitator. I bet you he got 7 shots right now.
I'm not gonna bet against you.
Let's see.
Because I don't remember him shooting that many times.
Where Hallie at? Hallie. Tyrese Haliburton has 9 shots. What do you have?
That is crazy. Okay, so he got every 50-50 ball.
In the 4th quarter, he's taking
cash. Oh.
So he had taken 7 shots up until the 4th quarter.
That can't happen.
Now, I will say that, yeah, it's how they got here. Like, it is how they got here. But.
Why are y'all? I hate when they do that. You tripped them. Stop crying. Let's go to the next play. Like, look at this. He tripped him.
Let me see. No, he didn't.
I did not trip him.
That man stopped his foot too short. Look, boom, boom. He just fell.
Look at the knee.
He just fell. He just fell over.
He might have just fell over on that one.
He just fell over on that.
He might have just fell over on that one. I'm just saying because I know he said, "Oh, he got 4 fouls. I'm going at him."
You know when you run too fast and one of your steps a little shorter than you expected it to be.
How is that wide open? Whatever play that was, run that 10 more times.
That was deep voice Hallie right there.
Run that 10 more times.
Really? That's out of bounds. We got to get you a haircut. You looking crazy.
How don't you just cut it?
You looking
How don't you
crazy.
just cut it?
I'm probably gonna have to, honestly.
This man has 11 points.
6 this quarter.
But again,
6 this quarter.
That's John Stockton. You look at John Stockton playoff stats. It's a John Stockton game.
Yeah, but I think the thing is we don't view Hallie as a John Stockton facilitator. John Stockton come out of a game with 17 assists.
Yeah,
John Stockton come out of a game with 6 points but 32 assists. Yeah, I mean, like it's like I didn't have to score because I kept passing the ball.
No, he averaged 9.2 assists a game. How many assists he got today? He has 5
can't be
assists
that
today.
many because ain't nobody made no shots. Yeah, 5. See, that's my thing too. It's like you got to notice whether it's a game where your team is getting it or not.
Yeah.
If it's a game where your team getting it, I don't care if you don't shoot the ball. I feel like this has been a game more so where
You just didn't like the Knicks. This man took 23, 16, 15,
Yeah,
23.
he had
didn't like
personal
the
match.
Knicks.
He didn't like John Starks. He hated John Starks.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people hated John Starks.
Well, I'm not used to having an animal right now.
Oh, yeah. They breathe. Bro, who is this tiger-looking mug mopping the floor in the background? That's crazy that they challenged that. Why did you? That was a wasted challenge. Rick Carlisle is bad at challenges.
I feel like you just got to do something to do it. I got to show the fans. I got to show my team that, you know what? I am.
That was
you.
terrible. That was a terrible challenge.
Oh, man.
What is that?
She ain't throwing no t-shirts. That was not a throw. You see, they didn't show it.
They ain't show that.
That was a toss.
They ain't show that.
That's what that was. There you go.
What's his name? Rumble? Knock off Benny the Bull.
Oh, knock off Benny the Bulls. We got the best mascot. We got the best logo.
Definitely got the best mascot. Only mascot give our mascot a run for their money is the what's the New York Liberties mascot? The elephant. That's the only one.
You went to the W. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the league in the NBA.
Chicago got some great mascots.
Chicago got the best mascot. We got the best colorway.
We got Staley. We got Benny.
There's only one colorway that's better than our. No, they're not even better. It's just on par. Orlando and I think Lakers. I think Lakers colorway is cold.
I think the Lakers colorway is iconic. I think you wouldn't put purple and gold together any other time. But I think it is iconic.
Unless you go to LSU. But
well, it was supposed to be like the Vikings.
Yeah.
Back in the day when all your teams had the same colors. Ellie the Elephant. There it is. Yeah, you know who it is. Ellie the
You
Elephant.
know what? I think
Ellie the Elephant be I ain't even gonna start.
Miami Heat might be up there too.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Miami Heat colorways.
Hey, the Chicago sky is hot garbage, bro.
Oh, that's because Angel Reese ain't good.
Bro, she terrible.
Mm-mm.
She ain't improved her game at all from year to year.
Hey, stop doing the podcast.
She ain't improved her game. Off. Yeah, but you got to have legal guarding position.
If you run it into me, how can I guard?
You run into. You got to have.
I'm sliding my feet. You falling into my knee.
Yeah, nah. You got to be head up. I don't know. I wouldn't have called that.
That man just lost his footing.
But, they didn't call a trip. They called a straight up foul.
That man lost his footing and fell into the defender. The defender didn't initiate contact or anything. He initiated all the contact with the defender. And they called a foul on him.
That PJ Carlesimo? PJ Carlesimo doing the radio right now?
What was that, Holly?
A bucket?
Bro, I don't even know what to say about this dude.
Gotta start shooting sooner. You gotta start shooting. Nobody else is scoring. You gotta start shooting sooner. He's officially taken 19 shots in 2 games.
That's crazy. Why is he wide open? Jordan, what's his name getting into it?
Yeah, this GG's right now.
Oh yeah, it's a game.
It's GG's. Yeah. Aaron Wiggins getting you like this? Did you know him and Andrew are brothers?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a good pass.
Oh, there's your boy. That checks out. Oh, got the ball back. 2 for $1. That was a terrible pass. Hey, Hallie, maybe score. Or don't. What's happening right now? What's happening right now?
Y'all deserve a little.
What's happening right now, bro?
You want to talk about something else? Fam, what did we just see? I just saw export. I just saw LA Fitness right here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that was terrible.
In the finals? That's terrible, what we doing?
Bro. That looked like the Bulls. I respect it, Ben. He said, F it, I'll shoot it.
Something. Somebody do something.
He said, F
Somebody
it,
do something.
I'll do it.
And everybody stop winning 0-0. This is stop.
Who's the last good 0-0?
Was there ever a good one? All right, not good. Was there ever a great one? I think there was a good one. I just don't know who he is.
I can't think of a 0-0 right now.
I can't think of a good 0-0. He was great. He was great. How many points he averaged?
2.2.
Hey, hot 2. Listen, he averaged 2 more points than I did. He averaged 2 more points than I did. That's all that matters, baby. Hey, listen. That's why y'all got to stop wearing that trash number.
I'll tell you what. When Johnny Moore is the first person that popped up, we do got to ask some questions.
You got to ask some questions, bro. Carmelo Anthony? He did
Portland.
wear 0-0.
Oh, Portland. He got to be the best one, right? And he was well out of his game. Bibby on the Wizards.
Jordan Clarkson.
It's literally everybody who went to a team where they was washed up.
Yeah. What's up for Jordan Clarkson?
Oh, Jordan Clarkson is 0-0, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
He probably the best one. Kevin Duckworth. Aaron Gordon on the Magic, man, he was cool. I never was a fan of Aaron Gordon.
So
on the
no
Magic.
greats outside of Carmelo, but it wasn't his great years.
Kaminga.
Nah.
OJ Mayo on the Bucks. OJ Mayo on the Bucks. It was definitely over by then, but
I know who the best one was.
Byron Scott.
No, I know who the best one was. It was the only one I can see that actually won something. Matt McClung.
James Worthy wore it?
When?
Apparently James Worthy wore it on the Lakers.
One season?
In 88. Just in
Nobody
88.
said because I had a Worthy jersey. He wasn't 0-0.
Just in 88. What's the asterisk for?
Why?
Maybe that was the number he came in with because somebody else had his number on the team. No, because
he didn't come in 88.
No. Active players are bold. Oh, indicates Hall of Famer. Okay. There's only one Hall of Famer. That's 2. Oh, we tripped. Robert Parrish.
Oh.
Yeah, that's on us. Yeah, that's on us. That's bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
There's only one Hall of Famer.
No, it's how many on here? Worthy's on here.
Worthy didn't wear it for his career.
Worthy didn't wear it for his career. Parrish is on here. Melo's a Hall of Famer. He going in now.
He didn't wear it for his career either.
Melo wore it in
Portland. 2 years.
Yeah.
That man was either 7
Them
or
the 3
15.
Hall of Famers. Max Christie. Willie Cauley-Stein. I forgot about Willie Cauley-Stein.
He's still alive here?
I hope so.
I'm about to say, you hit that and you wasted all this time.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Holly, this on you, dog. This on you. You didn't
Gary
show
Payton
up.
wore it. Gary Payton II wore it on Portland. That 1 year that he was there. Man, that's crazy. Robert Parrish the best one there.
Yeah, by far.
Got Greg Ostertag.
By far.
All right, cool.
By far.
I am surprised.
What at a dime, though.
I think this,
what a dime.
I think this actually is a detriment to you right now because of the comebacks that you have had. You can't take this team out. You can't take your starters out right now. But this is probably done. Okay. You know what? We would hate Obi Toppin. I don't care what you say, bro. We would hate Obi Toppin in Chicago, bro. That's the 4th overall pick. What was that? Who was he throwing that to, bro? Tyrese Haliburton had to run out of bounds to catch it.
You know.
15 turnovers. What they got in 2 games? How many turnovers did they have in the last game?
What a dime, Cat. Oh. Man, 3 threes has changed this game. If y'all just want to, y'all can do it. Could y'all stop jumping in the air to shoot? And Pat, he just hit a fadeaway 3 falling out of bounds. My boy, do this.
Gotta do it. So
you can't just
he's taking 13 shots. Nah, he's shooting terribly from 3.
I showed up in the 4th.
He's shooting 3 from.
You didn't show up in no goddamn.
I showed up in the 4th. That's what he said.
I didn't have it going on, but in the fourth quarter, I
in the fourth quarter, I had it. I don't know why we turned him into Cat. It's like he didn't transition into Cat.
What's the chat saying? What they got going on over here?
Obi Toppin would have been another Wendell Carter Jr. here.
Stop it.
I kind of agree with that. Stop. We still building this chat, so we ain't getting a ton of chat comments.
That's all good.
We still building this chat.
We got the day one. Sir.
Do it makes us better.
You took care of business at home. You won one game. Shame on you.
You did what you needed to do. You did what you needed to do. You got one.
Pacers in 7.
But I will say this. I do wonder if this is exactly what I was talking about. Nah, I don't think OKC came out and killed you. But they have definitely held you in place. Nobody else had a good fourth. Have happened. Like the Pacers have basically been like, you know how like when Cesar Millan used to train the dogs and he would hold them by the neck with like 2 fingers? That's what the Pacers have been getting done to them in the fourth quarter here.
All right, that's a different conversation for a different day.
What up?
Nothing.
All right.
Ain't even talk about it.
My boy Jimmy said, Jimmy got sold. Said Tyrese play like he on a Nerf hoop.
That's a bar.
Nova said if OKC repeats this next game in Indiana, then that's GG's. Yeah, I agree. Indiana's had 4 good minutes. You've had 4 good minutes in the whole NBA final.
No, whoever wins game 5 wins the series.
Well, if I go into game 5 up 3-1, I got a 78% chance to win the series. And OKC can have a chance to go into game 5 up 3-1.
But peep game. If I win game
coming back home to OKC.
If I win game 5, let's say that scenario plays out. You're up 3-1, right?
And I'm coming back to OKC.
I win game 5 in OKC. I'm coming back home for game 6. Now it's game 7 on your turf. I already smacked you at home. I have the momentum. I have the momentum.
I mean,
I have the momentum coming back into a house that I beat you twice in.
Listen, it sounds great, but I don't think you win game 5. If I win, if they win the next 3 games, you ain't getting game 5, bro.
I can tell you right now.
Hey, bro, they've had 4 good minutes, bro. That's crazy. 4 good minutes of basketball. You know how elite you got to be?
Pretty elite.
Not only have I kept you at a 10+ point deficit for most of this thing.
Bro, I have a wild take. It's not wild. If the Kevin Durant led Thunder debuted in the finals at the age that Shai is, they would have won. That's
Kevin Durant,
26-year-old Kevin Durant, 25-year-old Harden, and that's 25-year-old Russ. They were much better players by that time.
Only thing I would say to that is the one thing that was proven to me in that finals, and to be honest with you, in probably both finals that Kevin Durant played, Kevin Durant had nothing for LeBron James.
Against the Warriors, Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant couldn't do nothing for LeBron.
You gotta rewatch that.
Oh, he could score, but he wasn't doing nothing to slow LeBron down. It's not like
LeBron wasn't doing nothing to slow him down.
What you watched in that first finals was LeBron James going the best player in the world, and I'm gonna take you on this ride with me.
You know how I feel
that was a child in that first
finals. But you know how
finals.
I feel about that's the only year in which I say LeBron was the best player in the world. And you know how I feel about that season. We've had many conversations about it, and the evidence is there. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, that he did something?
Hey, that dude was a freak. He was never that big, that fast, that physical before or after.
He said it took too much out of him. He said he couldn't keep
It was only one.
He knew he
season,
couldn't keep going to finals at that side,
bro.
because of how long the season was. Because that was what, the second year? Because they lost the first year. They lost the finals. They lost to Dallas.
Yep.
And then you got OKC, and that mug was a demon. Good job.
That LeBron, probably the best player we've seen.
Yeah, I think that is the tough part. Nova said Harden has proven in a playoff career to choke, so I doubt being older would have helped. Then again, ain't no strip clubs in OKC.
Yeah, 25-year-old James Harden had won an MVP.
That's great. What do you do in that playoffs?
Oh no, but that's as a conglomerate though, he wouldn't be the person to have to carry. Like James Harden, for all intents and purposes, James Harden is a great number 2 if they can ever find a number 1 to pair him with.
James Harden wasn't a great number 2 this year.
Well,
James Harden was a terrible number 2 this year.
Kawhi played half the season.
No, didn't Kawhi play like 67 games
no,
this
year? No, he didn't play 67 games. He would have been up for an award if he was. He'd have been award eligible if he did.
No, he might have played 63 then.
That man didn't play 60 nothing.
How much Kawhi played this year?
Bro, he's like 4.
Kawhi Leonard played. No, you already played 37. He played 60 last year. Played 37 this year.
37 games. He wasn't there. So now you come in the final playoffs, one to hoop. I don't know you, dog. What are you talking about?
But he been on the team with Kawhi for 2 seasons.
Fam, he was with him last season with Paul George. Just a different makeup. They didn't kill him. They won, but they didn't kill him.
Bro, they taking him out.
It's a 20-point game.
Bro, they killed them boys.
It's a 20-point game.
They shot 31%.
It's a 20-point game.
And they shot 31%.
I should be down by more.
No, the Pacers shot 31%.
As a Pacer, listen, I'm rooting for the Pacers. I should be down by more.
No, you shouldn't.
Shooting 31%.
Hey, bro, no,
I should.
You make it 3 out of 10. You should be down by exactly
Man,
what
you
it
should
is.
be smacking. Listen, I should be in the 30 club. This would be a 30 clip right now.
Buzz had a hot fourth quarter and got up to 42. They went on a run. They had a hot fourth quarter. End up shooting, but they shooting the fourth quarter. Just in the fourth. They shot 66%
James Johnson
from the fit. That's crazy. I ain't seen James Johnson in the game in a minute.
Hoop in a minute.
They shot 66% from the field and 40% from the 3-point line, and they're down 20. And they've only outscored them by 2 points in this quarter. Let's see. What Kawhi do this shit? And that mother went back. It said Utah.
This has made me mad.
Yeah, bro, nah. Kawhi was cooking. 22-6, 39-3, 21-11, 24-9, 20-9, 29-11, 27-10, 22-5. Let's see what James did. James Harden, playoff game logs. What you do this year, James? God dang, this man got a lot of playoff appearances to not do nothing in his career. 32-11, 18-7, 20-6, 15-4. It kept getting worse. 11-8. They had 28-8. He finished with 7 points and 13 assists.
Who?
James. That's his playoff run. That boy was horrible. 11 for 22, 7 for 17, 6 for 14, 5 for 11, 3 for 9. Thought he was Tyrese Haliburton. 10 for 20, 2 for 8. Yeah, I don't know if Harden make a difference in this. And you still would have been going up against the Heatles. Heatles went 4 straight. You would have got a rematch, which would have been cool. So you may have known them a little bit more.
You wouldn't have. You would have gone against
You would have gone against the Heat. They went 4 straight.
You would have gone against LeBron. You went against the Cavs because they played them in year 2. So
they played him in year 2.
So 3 years later, they would have played LeBron.
No, Kevin Durant was. You said Kevin Durant at 25.
At 3 years later, Kevin Durant was 26. Kevin Durant been 26. James Harden been 25, based off the graphic they showed. So 3 years later, 3 years older.
Well, 3 years later is different. You wouldn't have made the finals then, though. Hey, they had a chance to play him 3 years later. The Cleveland Heat or the Cleveland
OKC.
Cavs, yeah, OKC. They had a chance to play him 3 years later.
Oh yeah, Warriors.
But dang it, like he really. It's you. You put up 12 in the fourth. It's your fault.
It's his fault. I don't care what anybody says. You need to take more shots.
Take more shots, bro. Dang it. Son of a bitch.
We'll get him next
year. Next year is over? It might be.
It might be.
Hey, bro.
Might be. But I'm still holding out Pacers and stuff.
All right. I think this is about to be a
Pacers at 7. TJ hit that shot. Is that TJ? I don't care what somebody do. He hit that shot.
I think this is about to be a Allen Iverson finals appearance, my G.
No, I don't think so.
I think you got an AI finals appearance.
I don't think OKC that is that dominant.
Bro, they've been up this whole series, bro. Yeah, the other Jalen Williams. Do it, James.
He don't want to throw hands with my
man.
Do it,
James.
Right.
Just punch him.
That was a move. Wait a minute. Time out. Hold on, Rick. Hey, Rick. Hey, maybe we need to play the MMA fighter right here.
Hey, James always cahoot.
Maybe we need to get the vet on the court because that was a move.
James had his best stuff probably in Brooklyn. He had a little bit in Indiana, but mostly in Brooklyn. I love that they added him to the team just to be like, in case Giannis want to start some stuff, we need you to whoop somebody. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always. Obvious dub this entire game. I mean, this was.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'll tell you this right now.
I'm going back to
Literally, this is the first game, but you didn't give up a run.
Going back to Indiana, 1-1.
Indiana accomplished the job. They accomplished the job. Yeah, I don't think that you can say that you're worried about it if you're Indiana, but I'm worried about Pascal right now. Pascal didn't show up in this game at all.
Yeah, he was trying.
And Tyrese, you got to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they tell them you can't do the huddle thing during the NBA Finals? They told them they can't huddle. Yeah. So they all just standing behind them. That's crazy, bro. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We'll see y'all on the next one, man. When they play again? Tuesday?
Yeah.
When they play again?
No, they play Wednesday.
Wednesday? That's the only part I hate about the final. They might be stretched out.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna be on that level.
Let's see. Next game is Wednesday, June 11th.
Ain't that supposed to be Father's Day?
What's Father's Day? I don't know. When is Father's Day?
I don't know.
Ain't Father's Day on a Sunday?
That's why I asked you.
I don't know. I don't see. Hey, man, y'all stay safe out there.